Here we are in Santa Monica, California. This is Immediate Music. We're a custom music house, and one of our big pulls is that we do trailers.
My name is Yoav Goren, and I'm a co-owner of Immediate Music. My partner Jeff and I started Immediate Music in 1992. Like 99% of the people out there, I didn't know that there's different music for trailers than there are for film score. And so we wrote some stuff together, and we spread the demo around town to some of the trailer houses in town, and nobody called us back. And but we got a break, a few weeks later somebody called us back from one of the houses and said, hey, would you like to try something? And we did, and it was successful, and the rest from there opened up for us, and we struck relationships with all the trailer houses, and we started building our library, and getting a fair amount of custom scoring work, as well as licensing pre-existing music that we made for trailers. Now, our intention was never really to be in the trailer market. Our intention was to be like a film scoring team. We thought, trailers maybe is one way to get there, but of course it's two completely different worlds and career paths, and we're both very happy we kind of stuck with what we got, because we really enjoy it.
Hi, my name is Biane. I'm the assistant engineer at Immediate Music, so my job entails keeping the studio in kind of an orderly and working manner. So this is our machine room. This is where all the computers for Studio One are housed. We have the Mac G5s. We're running all the SSL, D to A and A to D converters. There's our clock. And so basically, our premise of what happens here is we have an analog world and a digital world that we have to interface together. And what's being brought from the digital world are all the virtual instruments, so all the synth choirs, the synth orchestras, synth percussion, and different elements that we want to bring in and put over these live recordings that we have done. So what we've kind of done here is we've made a system at which, when we get to Studio One, you'll see you have a composer station, which is digitally linked via a digital transfer over to our analog mixing station, and through that we can bring all these different analog and digital sounds together into one piece. So that's how that works, and this is the starting point of that. Another kind of highlight of our facility down here is our drive array system, and so all our creative houses, I guess you would say, are networked on this drive system, which is extremely fast and extremely fluid, so any data anywhere in the studio can be accessed at any time from any point, which is incredibly useful when you have a composer over here who has, a timpani sound that we need over here, and it's at this rhythm at, XXX coordinates. I could just zip via these drive systems and have it right on that computer instantly. So if we kind of sneak in here, it's kind of small and cramped, and we have a lot of gear in here. But this is our ISO, and so it's kind of just our multi-purpose small isolation room. We have everything from guitar amps to drum kits to a variety of different mics, and we kind of configure it in whatever way is necessary for us to be recording whatever we're recording that day. We just finished some vocal sessions, and we had a drum session about a week ago, but we actually just had a 5-piece band in here, and we had throughout the whole facility, which was pretty cool. So, yeah.
Well, I have a bunch of paperwork here, like looking at different stages and spaces, which I have to follow up in a matter of a few days. We're going to put on a concert of, I'm not quite sure if it's going to be Immediate or Globus or both, possibly, but it will be an orchestra and a choir and stuff like that. And it'll be in LA towards the end of July or the very first week of August, so in that 2-week window there. And I'm setting it up now, and we'll see how it goes. And the idea is to present trailer music as an art form that heretofore has not really been, people know about it kind of, but it's still a pretty small community of hardcore fans, Yeah. And to bring that out into the world, because it's not film score and it's not classical, it's kind of, it's its own thing. So the same way that the video game concerts have been happening, I think that there's an opportunity to bring this art form out, and it's great to. I had one experience performing live, when we did the Globus concert, and it was fabulous. So I'd like to do more, But as you can imagine, these things are not cheap to put on, so it's going to have to be a slow process. But if there's enough support, then I'd love to keep doing more, and not just in LA, obviously.